Life's storms can leave us feeling lost and overwhelmed, battered by worry and regret. Yet there's a promise that stands through every trial. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. He is their stronghold in time of trouble. God isn't distant. He sees your struggle and offers himself as your fortress. This promise isn't for the perfect, but for those who turn to him, even in weakness. Think of a stronghold, impenetrable, unshakable, a place of ultimate safety. God doesn't just send help. He is the help. When trouble comes, where do you run? Work, friends, distractions. These are flimsy shelters. Only God offers a fortress built by the architect of the universe, eternal, unbreakable. Let this truth settle in. The Lord is your stronghold, your fortress in times of trouble. This is a promise, not a maybe. When your strength fails, remember where to run. Don't seek refuge in temporary shelters. Run to the fortress. Run to the one whose love shields you and whose power defends you. He is waiting, arms open, ready to be your everything in the midst of anything. The storms may rage, but his walls never fall. In him, you find rest and courage. The fortress stands, run to it, you are never alone. God promises to be our fortress, but not a life free from trouble. A fortress exists because battles are real. Life is broken, and storms will come. The Bible is honest, even the faithful face sickness, loss, and heartbreak. Following God isn't a guarantee against hardship, it's not a transaction. Heroes of faith, Joseph, David, Paul, endured trials, but their faith defined their response. God's promise isn't the absence of storms, but his presence in them. He is with you in the chaos, in the diagnosis, in the loss. He's not a distant observer. He's in the boat, commanding the waves. The fortress doesn't keep you from every battle, but gives you a safe place to stand. Let go of expecting a trouble-free life. Embrace the greater promise. You never face storms alone. God is your constant companion, your ever-present help. The storms will come, but the fortress will stand. Your security isn't in the absence of a fight, but in the presence of the King who fights for you. When the world shakes, he remains. Trust the fortress. You are not abandoned. The King is with you. Picture a fortress, massive walls, guarded gates, a place of impenetrable defense. It's where you run when the enemy is at the gates, a shelter from attack. When God says he is your fortress, he invites you to his protection. The chaos of the world can't break through these walls, but a fortress is more than walls. It's identity. In ancient times, the fortress was the heart of the city, the king's residence. To be inside was to belong. When God is your fortress, your identity is found in him, not in fear or failure, but as a child of the King. This gives you peace and purpose, even when the world outside is uncertain. A fortress is also provision and peace, stores of food, wells of water, a place to live, not just hide. God provides for every need. He is living water and bread of life. Inside his care you find peace the world can't give or take away. The fortress is a place to live, to know who you are and to find rest. God offers not a temporary escape but a permanent home. He invites you to live within his love, find your identity in him and experience unshakable peace. The invitation stands, come inside. The fortress is yours. Psalm 37 promises, the Lord helps them and delivers them because they take refuge in him. God is not passive. He rescues, helps, and saves those who run to him. Faith is the key that unlocks the fortress gate. Taking refuge in God means trusting him, admitting you can't do it alone and placing your hope in him. God's deliverance doesn't always look like instant escape. Sometimes he calms the storm, other times he calms his child. He gives strength to keep going, courage to stand, and walks with you through the darkest valley. His presence is the rescue. Being godly doesn't mean a free pass from trouble. It means you have a divine partner in every trial. God's promise isn't that you'll never fall, but that he'll lift you up. The rescue is real, but it happens in his way, for your good and his glory. Trust him in the process. Even when you can't see it, he is at work. The fortress is not just protection, it's partnership. You are never without help. You are not alone, you are not defenseless. Life brings giants and darkness, but you face them from within an unbreachable fortress. Your defender is the King of Kings, standing guard over your life. The battle is real, but your protector is greater. God offers to be your personal stronghold, not because you're perfect, but because you trust him. Your faith, however small, is enough to enter the fortress. Whatever fear or worry you carry, hand it to the keeper of the fortress. Walk through the gates, leave chaos behind, and enter his peace. The walls of this fortress will never crumble. He is faithful forever. Do not lose heart. You have a refuge, a defender, a savior who loves you with everlasting love. When life is hard, run to the fortress. When you are weak, lean on his strength. You are safe, loved, and never alone. The fortress stands, he is with you always.